So I was just in the UK for a wedding, and we returned a couple days ago. In the mail was a letter from the Heritage Foundation, and I was like, no, it can't be that Heritage Foundation, not like the Project 2025 Heritage Foundation. So I opened the envelope, and indeed it was that Project 2025 Heritage Foundation asking for a donation, and they included, so helpfully, a prepaid envelope for a response, so I could send them a donation just of $20, just $20. Well, I decided that I did want to send a response, so here's what I did. First, I blacked out the barcode at the bottom of the business reply mail so that the post office can't read it and can't sort it, and it adds to their costs. It adds to the Heritage Foundation's costs. Then I printed out a black and white picture of the delegates at the RNC wearing tampons on their ears, just because I think they're all weird and crazy. On the top, I wrote, "Do you think I just fell out of a coconut tree?" Then at the bottom, I kindly asked them to stop being so weird, and I did it in a nice way. That's really important. I folded the note with the picture into a small size so that it could fit into the envelope, which is hard because I was doing it with one hand and trying to film at the same time. Next, I got the shredder and took out the shredded materials and tried to stuff as much as I could in. I probably didn't stuff enough shredding in, but I felt comfortable with the amount of shredding that I put in there. I really wanted to add to the weight, and also to make it as misshapen as possible so it can't be handled as an envelope. When it's handled as a package, you see, it costs so much extra. And next, I didn't want anything to fall out, so I wrapped the envelope in packing tape. And I wrapped the whole thing in packing tape to make sure that no paper was exposed. It was all just packing tape that would have been exposed to make it extra hard for the USPS to read and for them to receive. So here's what I thought initially was going to be the end product. I did send them 2 pennies on the outside, some of the dirtiest pennies I could find, but I thought better of leaving legal tender on the outside of the envelope. To cover the legal tender, I crumpled up a piece of paper to hide it and then rewrapped the whole thing in packing tape. I was curious how much this was going to cost them, so I weighed this using a food scale, and it was 1.87 ounces. Because of the modifications I've made to their prepaid envelope, it's no longer first-class mail. It is a large envelope treated as a package and will cost $5.25, plus whatever surcharges they may incur. I shoved this envelope, turned into a package, into my outgoing mail. I really had to shove it in there. And that's how you can charge the Project 2025 folks at least $5, $10, I have no idea. I would have taken that label and slapped it on a Samsonite luggage box and filled it with bricks, and maybe that would have cost them over $1,000. I don't know. But if you ever get a letter from the Heritage Foundation, feel free to respond in a similar or same way as I do.